Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Jarell Mata. Today we're going to be doing Memory Lane Mondays. So if you are new, I decided to start this new series so it can get you inspired to bring out your older makeup that you actually kind of just put aside because something new came out. This is the reason why I decided to do this series, so we don't forget about those great palettes that we actually have already in our collection. So if you are interested in seeing which palette I'm going to be using today, please keep on watching. Okay, so on my last video, someone suggested for me to use the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and that is what we're going to be using today. I remember I got this palette when it first came out. This is what it looks like. And yeah, I actually got it, and it's one of the first ones because if you can see, it's the thicker one. I know they changed the packaging to a much thinner version of it. So yeah, we're going to be using this baby today, so let's start. So I'm using Painterly Paint Pot to prime my eyes today. You actually might want to invest, if you are new, you might want to invest in a primer. I know that the drugstore, they do have eye primers. I think it's Essence, if I am not mistaken, has a great one. What it does, it just create a canvas. If you can see the difference from this eye where it actually, you know, it's ready to go, and this one has a little bit, you can see a little bit more of my veins and discoloration. So sometimes I use a brush, sometimes I use my hands, whatever works for you. So this creates a really nice canvas for all the eyeshadows that you're going to be applying. So you want to set the primer, and you're going to be using this shade right here. And this one is like a cream color, and it's matte. And I like to put it right under my brows. And then work it down. So what I've done before is actually I don't set it, and I just go into my transition shade after I prime, and what that creates is actually starts skipping. So because the primer is so tacky, it doesn't allow you to blend the right way. So that is the reason why I love this step. This step, it is totally necessary for your shadows to blend beautifully. If you do this step, I promise you that all the other shadows that you place after this one, they're going to blend so nicely. It's going to be much easier for you to blend. I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and I'm going to use it on a fluffy brush, and this one is the Sigma E40. And I'm going to grab some on this brush. You want to tap the excess so it's not too much product that you're putting at once, because you want to be able to build this color up. And we're going to use this on our crease. So our crease is right where it folds. I like to use it on my crease going up, right before we hit the brow. This color from the outer corner, and then working it halfway, a little bit more, like right there. So not all the way in, we stop right there. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab this color right here that is right next to the purple, and I'm going to be using this brush, which is the E55 by Sigma, and I'm going to focus that on the outer corner. I'm going to grab a little bit more and spray some Fix Plus on it. See if we get a little bit more color. Yep. Okay, we're going to do that same thing on the other side. I'm going to start blending it, and I'm going to be using this color right here. So take your time. This part is key for a nice look. You can flick it a little bit in circular motions, just so you don't get any harsh lines. And you can even take the same color that we put on the lid, this one right here, just grab a little bit with the same brush just to help it blend. Okay, now with the other side of the brush, the clean side, you're going to pick up this color right here and you're going to focus that right in the inner corner and connecting it to the other color. Okay, and then you're going to flip it over and pack on the other color, the dark shade, and then flip it over and do the light color again. Okay, you can wet the champagne color. Remember to pack it. Going back with the purple shade right here, very gently blend. Not all the way in, just blend on the edges and stop right there. Okay, and going back with the fluffy brush and the first shade that we used, the little brown shade, we're just going to blend the edges. So now what I'm gonna do is just clean up. So this is pretty much my guidelines whenever I do my eyeliner. So I just clean it up, make sure that they are as even as they can be, and then I use the sharp line to create my wing liners. Your guide to create a wing. So I just do my line. I'm using the tattoo liner by Kat Von D and Trooper. So I create my line and then I just bring it back. I can breathe. Okay, and then I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Liner and just put that on my tight line. Since I'm going to be applying false lashes, I'm not going to curl my lashes, because if I curl them, I've learned through trial and error that it's really hard to place the lashes, the false lashes. So I don't do that anymore. So I just put some mascara just to make them as dark as I can, and then I go in with my false lashes, and I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Paradise mascara. So the primer that I am using today, that I already applied to my face, is this one right here, which is Wet n Wild. So I'm going to be using my True Match L'Oreal in W6. I'm going to be mixing a little bit of the W8 just to darken it up a bit. And I'm going to be using my beauty blender to blend everything in. So for concealer, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me in shade 20. And blend it with my beauty blender again. I'm going to set everything with my Maybelline powder, and this one is in the shade 20. So everywhere where I put concealer, I'm setting everything with my powder. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to be using here this one, which is MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Medium Tan. Okay, going back with the eyes, I'm going to be using this shade right here. So I'm going to be blending that shade from my outer corner halfway in. And I'm going to be using this shade, the purple shade that we use on the outer corners, with a really thin brush. And I'm just going to focus that really tight to our lash line. This one right here, to highlight our inner corner. And I'm going to take this one again, just a little bit more, and focus it right in the outer corner. Using my Rimmel accelerator, I'm going to do my bottom lashes. Okay, for bronzer, I'm going to be using the Tahiti from Buxom. Okay, for blush, I'm going to be using this little palette right here from NARS, and this one is called the Narcissist Dual Intensity Cheek Palette. I am going to be using this highlighter right here. And for blush, I'm going to be taking this one right here. Okay, going back to the highlighter, I'm going to, and on my Cupid's bow, I'm setting my brows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills. And with the highlighter, I'm going to highlight my brow bone. For lips, I'm going to be using this NYX lip liner in Bed Rose. And for lipstick, I'm going to be using this liquid lipstick by Milani, and this one is called in Beloved. Okay, and setting everything in place with the Wet n Wild setting spray. Okay, so this is the final look. So yeah, that is it for the tutorial. I hope that you enjoyed this look using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I've really forgotten how much I enjoy this palette, how much I enjoy this shade right here. It is, I think, the perfect transition shade, and these colors are really beautiful for everyday look, for soft glam looks. Very nice, totally recommend it. So yes, let me know what you think about this look in the comment section. If you have any questions, any requests, let me know down below. And the most important thing, which palette should I use next week? Let me know. If I have it, I promise you I will create a look with it. I hope that you are enjoying this series as much as I am. And yeah, that is all. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And you can also follow me in all of my social medias, which is Makeup by Jarrell. And yeah, that is it. Thank you so much once again, and I'll see you next time. Bye.